Hello viewers, I'm SB, and welcome back to Prey. The time has come. I'm pretty sure I mean it this time. The time has come for looting. I think that I've acquitted myself fairly well. You know, there's a crisis on, there's a lot of important stuff happening, but I've managed to keep myself from going into full looting mode. Until, what are we, like 17 hours in? Alright, well it looks like there might be some stuff in here. There's definitely a lot of that Typhon smear that we so often see. Wow. That's so cool. He constructed a little, like, diorama inside his looking glass. Oh, I see. Man, that's really, really cool, though. Okay, what does he have? What can we steal? Is this... It looks like that tissue paper is glow... I don't know. I thought it was, like, glowing like a pickup, but it must have just been the way I was moving around the light source. I was like, how good could his tissues really be? What are the odds that that's worth taking with me? Huh. May 23rd, 05, May 23rd, 05. Huh. It's May 23rd, 0523, May 23rd, 0523. He's really into... Oh, right, 0523. I guess that's... I'm a little embarrassed that the game got there before I did, being perfectly honest with you. Okay, so Calvino's safe. Is that referring to the safe in Calvino's lab? We definitely got into that already. LG controls. Looking glass on. Looking glass off. Oh. His safe is behind the looking glass. Well, okay. You know, I kind of wonder about, like... I guess it's nice that things are hackable, but under what circumstances would you ever need to hack that? The combination for it is 2 feet away. Boy. You know, I actually have a significant amount of higher math education, but it turns out if you don't use it, you lose it, and I can't read that at all anymore. LG visor prototype?
Never. I have never removed a neuromod, and yet...
Huh.
Today, I could not find my way to the hardware labs. I wandered the Arboretum for an hour. I made some excuse, but I know Miyu suspects. I cannot keep making toys for TranStar when... I told Alex what I want to try. He gave me a device to help. Parapsychological contraption. Morgan made it. Some of the components are beyond me.
So is he just having, like, degeneration-based mental issues, or...?
The same dream, again. There is something wrong with this station. Something here with us, but I am hallucinating now. There is no question. I tried to open the locker, but I could not remember our anniversary. And for a moment, even her name escaped me. Her name! If one day I wake up and cannot even remember the work I am doing, I must give it all to Morgan. She will know what to do with it. First test. Anterior electrodes overheated after 6 seconds. But I swear, there was a moment I saw her again. The day we met on the Costa Amalfi, her lemon sundress, my Clorinda.
Yeah, that's a real... man. Way to bring down the attitude of the episode right away, Calvino. Boy, if you could use the neuromods to prevent memory loss, like to restore people's memory after, you know, the sort of, like, Alzheimer's-y mental degeneration, that would be a really, really powerful use for it. You apparently misplaced your transcribe again. Just wanted you to know I still have some of your stuff in my room. Don't know if you want it back. Call me or something, Abby. Whose room is this? Okay, this is Danielle's room. Did I go in here already? I may have gone in here while I was fighting stuff. See, part of the problem with playing the game over multiple sessions, like if I was doing this all at once, did I really read 2 of 3 emails? Huh. If I was doing this all at once, it would be so much easier to keep track, but having to space it out over a couple of weeks for recording makes me forget stuff. I'll leave your character sheet here, but I have a spare in case you don't make it back before the game, and don't worry, it looks great to see you at the rec center. Sorry, does that say Melindra Shadow Corner? Wow. The crazy thing is, that's only the third worst name in that D&D game. Okay, yeah, I guess I just totally missed this email. You know what probably happened is, I was reading this and then I saw the word treasure and got overexcited. Alright, we'll figure out that treasure hunt stuff in a minute. Right now, let's go through these rooms methodically. Is that coming out of the pinball machine? Is there a speaker in here somewhere? Alright. Private celebration of TranStar's success. Sure, who wouldn't want to go to a company function on their off time? You know what? I'll eat it. Spatial delivery. Yeah, we haven't read this one yet either. Trevor Pulsar slammed the Talon's engine into overdrive, praying to his lord that he'd make the gap in the asteroid field before the Mordrax raiders caught up to him. He was on urgent business for Empress Tourmaline, and rotting in a Mordrax kill prison wouldn't do. I think you can just say prison. JT-88, Trevor barked. Patch me through to the nearest Royal Fleet outpost. Moments later, a scrambled hyper signal could be heard in the cockpit, resolving from static to discordant tones, and finally a voice. Trevor, is that you? This is Outpost Lambda. Where in Zlor's name have you been? Trevor replied, cool as a cucumber. Saving all of your asses. I found the Starbender prism, and I'm coming in hot. Oh man, there's a particular type of, like, horrible writing that for some reason just delights the hell out of me. They're playing, I don't know what, War maybe? Just like a cool hangout session in Abigail's room, why not? I do not know her passwords, but I do know that she has not secured her terminal very well. I'm kind of surprised I don't know her password. I feel like I've picked up... Are you joking? I feel like I've picked up so many passwords and key codes and... How could there be anything on this station that is still locked? Hidden treasure. Okay. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. I think I probably already know how to make this, but let's grab the file anyway. Attempts at reducing impact noise are still fruitless. Admin will be less likely to crack down on these things when they aren't quite so startling. Huh.
Danielle? Had a meeting with the great Alex Yu today. He gave me one of his bullshit I'm sorries with no resolution. Between him and Morgan, it's like a tradition. The Yu family's sorry.
Was it as insincere as a Danielle show apology?
No.
Danielle, I'm not saying working with him is easy, but...
Did you just compare me to him? To that arrogant sack of shit?
Danielle, this has to stop.
You're right. Get out. We're done.
Danielle!
I said get out.
Well, that's a lot of voice samples. Okay, so we can probably, we can get into
That should be enough to
deep storage
synthesize
now.
Danielle's voice. Enough to spoof the lock on deep storage anyway. Also, I've been monitoring noetic field signatures around the station when I can. With humans, the signal barely registers. The Typhon make a strong ripple by comparison. But with the coral, my instrument readings are erratic. I'm not sure what it means. The sooner we get your arming key, the better.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious about the coral myself. So this is Dr. Cole. I guess dude doesn't really take time off. Well, nothing terribly interesting, but I'm not mad about finding 2 medkits. Okay, we haven't figured out how to get into Bellamy's room just yet. I have to go down to Psychotronics and actually find his body. Ooh. What is going on in here? Did I have that one? Recycler charge fabrication? I might not have, actually. That's a useful one. Alright, what did I just pick up? Resistance to fire damage. Well. No reason not to equip it. I've read Thorstein's emails already? Yep, okay. We have indeed read both of those from the other end. Periodic table of the elements. Well, this looks pretty much like ours. I don't know how long it took to get all of the, it may be that there's some alternate history stuff going on with the chemistry, but I wouldn't be able to recognize it. Huh. There's a lot of broken glass around Bellamy's door. Wow. I can't get in there right now, but I know what I have to do to get in there at least. I sure hope all these people that I electrocuted are going to be okay. I wasn't really giving any thought to the long-term effects. I was just trying not to die, but alright. Captain Marx's cabin. Alright, we've definitely read that one already with the choking. That seems to be the most popular chapter. People like that one. Okay. Let's see about this golden gun. Ooh. The Artemis. So, how does this thing compare to a normal pistol? It has a base of 16 damage, compared to our current slightly upgraded pistol's 14. Okay, in all other ways, it seems to just be a normal pistol, but more gun. I'm down with that. I like that. Why am I walking around at not full suit integrity? What's wrong with me? It's embarrassing. Okay, did I have... Yeah, I have normal pistol on 9. Let's just put this on 9, I guess. There's no reason not to, right? Use the same ammo and everything. I guess I should be... Let's be thorough. Is there a secret anywhere? There's nothing behind the bed. Nothing under the pillows. No. Okay. Just picking stuff up so I can look under it. Alright, well, I'm not going to say that, I'm unhappy with, Ooh, Sarah Elazar's cabin. We still haven't actually found Sarah. I'm sure she has her keycard. Maybe she'll let us in. Okay, empty briefcase. Lots of creepy alien bits. Some samples of alien bits. Just a ton of alien garbage. Wow, so much that it's even, covering the bed. Where do you sleep? Oh man, free veggie blend. I've never been so happy. Alright, what are we doing? Greetings, Dr. Kelstrip. Unfortunately, we won't see another case of canned pears until the next supply shuttle arrives. Alright. Dude likes pears. Deja vu has set in again. Retracing steps is going to be a little harder this time. It seems Mueller's staff was not properly recording data, so all the progress they made since the last department-wide removal is in jeopardy. We'll need to temper our expectations. Wiping the memories of the entire department is a tremendous setback, and I'm beginning to question the practice versus the results we've seen. We should revisit the staggered system we discussed last year. Why are they wiping whole departments? We need to find Alex's office. Or Alex's suite, rather. There's got to be some information in there. Actually, I'm pretty curious what we're going to find in my suite. Oh, no. The damn door is broken. This is Deo Igwe's cabin. Well, I'm stealing all his liquor. And his markers. These are mine now. Consciousness is based on non-compatible. Is that what that says? I think that's non, and then there's a hyphen. It's just sort of laid out in a weird way. Okay, well, I have no thoughts on what consciousness is based on. I'll tell you right now, so I'll just trust him. New chipset. Something cool? Something really exciting? Nope. It is a scope chipset. You know, I never use my Mimic scope. To be perfectly honest with you, I forget. I forget that I have the ability to do this. We have infinite psi hypos. I don't need any help. Well, Igwe's computer is all screwed up. Let's see if we can't fix it. Because that's why we're really here. To do free IT work for the entire station. Okay, what do we got? A file? I definitely already have this. Ah, yes, and then he wanted to meet Gustav Leitner. And we saw the other end of that email exchange already. What is this? Just moon rocks. He's a big fan of Gustav Leitner. Oh, I guess the dude just likes pillows. Is this a workable vent? No. I don't think I can move the beds anyway. Alright, well, I had to tell you, I was kind of hoping that Mr. Igwe's cat would Also, oops, right-clicked. Nobody panic. Sorry to anybody who I scared a little bit there. Will Mitchell.
What the hell did you do to that thing, Mitchell? Sounds like an anti-waffle commercial.
Well, I didn't see it as an override per se. It was just the operator's conversation sequencer. They're usually so grim.
Do you know how many security protocols you broke?
Well, Morgan said it was all right. Even helped me.
I'm Operator Skillet, Miss Show. My, you sound like you could use a healthy dose of sunburst banana pudding.
This is an AB conversation, Skillet.
Apologies, Chef. I'll see my way out.
Why would you program it to know that dumb thing? Alright, let's make a little inventory space here. Take this. I'm taking this chef award. I don't know what value this could possibly have. Oh, this is the cook's award. Right. This is what I was talking about. For you guys, that happened like 30 minutes ago. For me, it's been over a day, so. Okay, slow it down a little bit there. I'm going too fast to get things done quickly. Yep, the executive suite grav shaft, not something I actually care about. Emote upgrade. Morgan, hey, I guess you must have shifted cafeteria visits or taking food in your quarters now. But I wanted to say thanks again for the emote upgrade. You should hear Skillet now, much better. Don't think Danielle liked it, so hopefully that doesn't cause any trouble between you two. Don't be a stranger, still plenty of your favorite snacks in stock, just swing by whenever you get a breather. So wait. To Morgan Yu from Will Mitchell. He knows me. It sounds like he knows me pretty well. But he didn't recognize me in the kitchen. Oh man. Something ain't right. Oh, something ain't right. Okay, well. We're gonna have to have some very careful words with him. I mean, it could be his memory got, junked. Or it could be all kinds of other things.
You still there, you still alive? Huh?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
What if MU comes back? Let MU in? But...
You know what? I better go deal with this. We'll check the executive suites out in a minute. That's my stun gun.
You find it? You back? Come to window. Show me.
Yeah, something isn't right here. I'm getting that creepy feeling.
You found something? Have to let you in. Promised. Go around. The side entrance.
The game is also... This musical cue is extremely creepy.
Wait! A minute. You're safe now. The beasts, they cannot get in. But look at this. We have food, but no water. This pressure regulator, it is broken. System automatic cut off until fixed. You can find a replacement part in the greenhouse, I think.
That's cool. We're good.
You fix? Smart one.
I'm gonna stand back here.
Here, I open freezer now, like I promised. Lots of dead puppets and supplies.
He's been
And
killing.
you. I already hear this name before.
Okay, I think it's just his memory's all screwed up. I don't think he's fucking with us.
She's one of the station's co-directors and one of the nicest executives you'll ever meet. Hasn't been around much for some.
Quiet now. Go in. Take whatever you want. Only leave puppets for me.
Leave puppets for you.
No
What are
heads
you cooking,
behind
buddy?
your eyes. No black swimming. Others come, try to act human. Get me to open the door.
He's been treating survivors trying to get in as though
If
they were
you
mind
hungry,
controlled.
Eat.
Is he gonna believe that I'm not mind controlled?
Safe in here. If hungry, eat. But I warn you, tastes like eel and something else.
Yeah, he's cooking people. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I wanted to check, but that's kind of what I thought. Well, it's okay. We can just reload. Oh no.
Transdown piece of junk. Are you awake, MU? Frozen dead, maybe? I take puppets to a screen. I see all the names in the list. Your name, too. Means you listen from now on. I know who you are. MU. Daughter
Yeah, I know.
of William U. William. Transtar. Always playing with lives. Now, maybe I watch these beasts eat you, like you tried to feed me to them. Or, cold kills you first. Make you into a frozen puppet.
Abby, I'm still in deep storage. I don't know why you won't pick up. I hope you're safe. If things get bad, I'll jettison a data vault and spacewalk along the hull. Come to the fitness center and bang on the window by the pool. I should feel the vibration. And Abby, please don't take any chances, all right? Be safe.
Yeah, that didn't take very much trouble to get out of. Where is he?
Everyone will start on mealtime. Operator Gilly at your service.
Yeah, I should have just tranked him. I don't know. I wasn't sure, but it's so hard to tell who's acting weird because their brain has been messed with and who's acting weird because they're weird. Well, I suppose there's no reason not to help ourselves to all this food. Skillet, you are horrible to listen to. Like, I almost have no words for how much I do not like hearing you. Oh, nope, we actually don't have room. Well, I'm at full everything. Let's just drop some garbage for now. Actually, I'm just going to pick up some garbage. Let's just not pick up the garbage. Alright, a fabricator is fine, I guess. I really would like a recycler. We need to get back to a recycler.
Error log submitted.
Oh! I just got recycled. I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap. That is... I'm getting all outthought here by this chubby cook.
You fix? Smart one. Here, I open freezer now, like I promised. Lots of dead puppets and supplies.
Alright.
And you. I already hear this name before. Where?
Is it beatboxing?
You, sister of Alex Yu. She's one of the station's co-directors and one of the nicest executives you'll ever meet. Hasn't been around much for some.
Quiet now.
I'm gonna do this again. Because I'm curious what else happens. I'm also kind of curious why I, like, fall down as though I was dead and then am fine. Like, if it's cold enough to freeze me, then I'd be frozen, and if not, then why'd I fall down?
Are you awake, MU? Frozen dead, maybe? I take puppet's toy screen. I see all the names in the list. And your name, too. Means you listen from now on. I know who you are. MU. Daughter of William Yu. William. Transtar. Always playing with lives. Now, maybe I watch these beasts eat you. Like you tried to feed me to them. Or, cold kills you first. Make you into a frozen puppet.
Abby, I'm still in deep storage. I don't know why you won't pick up. I hope you're safe. If things get bad, I'll jettison a data vault and spacewalk along the hull. Come to the fitness center and bang on the window by the pool. I should feel the vibration. And Abby, please don't...
Transtar chunk not go off. MU. Maybe you see it? Avoid it?
Yep, that's definitely what happened.
Abby, I'm still in deep storage. I don't know why you won't pick up.
Oh my god.
I hope you're safe. If things get bad, I'll jettison a data vault and spacewalk along the hull. Come to the fitness center and bang on the window by the pool. I should feel the vibration. And Abby, please don't take any chances, all right? Be safe.
Okay. Everybody really hates the U's, and I get it. Well, let's go see if Danielle's actually out there, shall we? I don't know where the cook has gotten off to. Apparently he pretended to like me for some time before, whatever his new plan is. This is not the right one. Upstairs? No. Alright, now when she said tap on, I'm gonna tap pretty hard. Make sure she feels this. I got 3 taps, just like, hey, yeah. Awesome. Hi.
Morgan?
We can be friends.
If you're
now.
here, then Abby didn't make it, did she?
Oh yeah,
I don't-
bummer. Sorry.
Nothing more that I can do for you right now. But look, be careful. There's someone else in crew quarters pretending to be the cook.
That guy ain't the cook. Okay, yeah.
His tracking bracelet's from Psychotronics, but the ID doesn't make any sense. I think he's the one that killed Abby. If you can, make sure he doesn't get off the station. I'll see what else I can do to help from out here. For as long as I can. Goodbye, Morgan.
You know you can just come back on board, right? I unlocked most of the things, so... Alright, well I hope she doesn't starve herself of oxygen out there. Yeah, so that guy was never the cook in the first place. I kinda, I couldn't be sure, and everybody's acting weird, and everybody's memories have been screwed with, so... It's kinda hard to know who is who they are, and who isn't who they are, and the people who aren't who they are. Like, what does that mean? Is it because their brain got messed with, or is it because they're like
Well
actually
done
in
finding
position?
Chief Show. You've got what you need to get into deep storage.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have just found her instead of putting together the voice recordings. Damn it! This mouse, I'm in an unusual position because I'm not on my normal computer, and this mouse is like really sensitive. Okay. Huh. I guess I can just recycle my old pistol. What else goes? We probably don't need extra flexifoam. I might want to just not pick those up in the future. It's possible that I'm carrying around too much food. Although it is also possible that I am going to regret saying that at some point, so let's not, like, go throwing it away right away. Okay, we are more set. Alright, well, I have no idea where the cook has gotten off to. He could be anywhere, and I don't know who he actually is, so I don't know how to, I don't know how to track him with the security stuff. Alright, let's go up. There was a cyclocharge.
You're still alive.
Remarkably
Good.
ineffective.
We learned to make mines in Ukraine from recycling Transtar junk. Wanted to share knowledge with you.
I gotta be more careful. I don't know how that trap didn't, like, go off, but...
Scan complete. New site active.
You and I will have words later. Okay, let's just be very cautious now. This is clearly a quote-unquote volunteer who's not too happy to be here. Well... okay. No shotgun rigged to the door, I see. Well, this layout's familiar. Although this is where my closet would have been. Look, even the same engineering garbage. I guess there's more of it here. I would assume that I know my password.
Calvino, colleague. Won't notice anything wrong. Eidetic memory. Work obsessed. Perfect medical record. No absences. New entry. Show. Danielle. Head of IT. Dislikes you.
Yeah.
Dislikes Alex more. Need to find out why. Note to self. Research. Chef Mitchell and a motive operator hack.
Chef Mitchell and a motive operator hack. She's talking about Skillet, I guess.
Igwe, one of Alex's hires. Cheap to recruit due to his unpopular stance on psychic phenomena. One of station's best scientists. Introvert. Knows about Tess. Loyal to Alex. Believes your brother and Typhon can save his career.
I'm really glad that I found this. But, like, at this point, how can I know that these haven't been tampered with? And since we know that it's possible to recreate voice samples from lots of transcribe recordings, who's to say that, like, these weren't assembled by Alex or somebody for the purpose of messing with me? Who's to say that January wasn't the same thing, you know?
Michaela Ilyushin, chief engineer. Not on speaking terms. Had brief relationship. You ended it when Tess began. She believes it is because you discovered her medical condition, paraplexis. Convenient, but false. Severing ties seemed prudent to you. Less painful, given the impending memory loss. Paraplexis, nerve disorder, prevents use of neuromods. Requires aggressive drug therapy to prevent degeneration. Renders candidates ineligible for assignment to Talos 1. Sarah Elazar, Chief of Security. Not a friend. Knows about the Typhon, not about your tests, but suspects. Is trustworthy, but doesn't trust Alex. Or you, yet.
Seems to be a bit of a running theme. Audio output October. So, I mean, the suggestion is that I created December 1st, right? To help me try to escape. And then January afterward, when I realized that escape was not a good plan. Because of the danger to Earth. But again, all of this could be a ruse. But basically, I can't trust anything right now. Boy, I sure hope I didn't blow up that shuttle with those people in it for nothing. The guest suite. I feel like I used to be able to completely glue up Phantom before it got its first shot off. Maybe that's not true, though. Argento Pero, huh? I'm pretty sure I've not seen that name before. Okay, yep, that's a sales document that we actually have read previously. Every pillow could be a mimic. I don't know, this guy's room seems to be remarkably useless. Unusually useless. Huh. Argentino Pero. No idea. I can't believe that I didn't hit it with... Oh, I got it with something, I guess. Are they getting tougher? I've eaten all your cookies, Alex. Take that. Dark Star Rising. This might be a new one. The three sons of Bel-Kalar were melting into one another in the sky, twisted in their death throes as the Dark Star anomaly devoured them with disconcerting alacrity. Trevor had managed to navigate the deadly debris whirling around the anomaly and crash-land Empress Tourmaline's Royal Raptor cruiser at the base of Mount Mool, the synthetic geopyramid which they were now surmounting. They stood panting beside a synth-stone altar, its receptacle pulsing with crimson light. "One minor detail I left out, Trevor," the Empress said between labored breaths. "We put this into the altar and it devours the anomaly, taking us with it in the process," Trevor replied, a wink in his grim smile. "You knew the whole time?" Trevor wrapped his fingers around hers, both of them now holding the Starbender prism. "I was born for this," Trevor replied, and he pushed the prism into the altar. Okay, well that's like a pretty facile parallel. Ooh, neurons. The TranStar Rewards Program. Yeah. Why does Alex have a copy of that in his office? He didn't... Maybe he wrote it. Even so, I don't know why he would still have a copy of it in his suite. In his office, it does make sense. Dude, we are loaded down with food now. I guess I should probably eat some of it. I'm not actually at full health. So let's just eat some things that I only have one of. Free up a little inventory space. Hey, look at that. Boxes on the treadmill. Can you believe he's not using it? Huh. You know, I really thought this was going to be more significant, too. Take that, pillows. Well, maybe this will be. There's no way there's anything valuable on this computer with it only being locked at level 2. Alex is smarter than that. Your chief engineer just sent a flunky down here to install upgraded door sensors. We took the sensors and turned the engineer away. Hudson disassembled one of them and there was something inside. A listening device. What the hell is this about? Recently, she tried to request records from Neuromod Division. Volunteer records, Alex. I don't think I can overstate the seriousness of this situation. You need to get a handle on Ilyushin. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, this is that email about how he's fat. I cannot find any camera footage of Chief Ilyushin leaving Morgan's quarters. It either does not exist or it has been deleted. When questioned, Morgan said it was an engineering matter and does not want it filed with Human Resources. If you want to know more, I suggest you speak to her directly. I'll follow up with Chief Ilyushin as ordered. And then she did. In speaking to Chief Ilyushin, she admitted the visit concerned a medical matter and requested the visit not be misconstrued. Upon your orders, I reminded her again that if there has been any change in her relations with Morgan Yu, she would need to notify HR. I consider the matter closed and would prefer such inquiries be left off my duty roster in the future. Yeah, so she thinks that Michaela and I were sneaking around, which is not wrong, and she doesn't want to be a part of it. Okay. I think it's maybe a good idea for us to make some formal contact with Chief Elazar. Well, this was not tremendously meaningful here. Alright, let's find that cook. What was I supposed to do in Alex's room? I was supposed to look for something. I feel like I was relatively thorough. Man, I have so many objectives now. I guess I didn't search well enough, because clearly there's a thing that I was supposed to find that I did not find. Well, let's tear the place apart. And then maybe do a similar job on my room, actually. I can't move anything. I mean, there could be hidden buttons somewhere. No, doesn't look like it. Take that. Can't open the cabinets on the bed. Take that. Picture of me. Ooh. That was weirdly easy. So what? Can I just leave now? Is that actually... Huh. Real quick, though. Let's go back into my room. Do I have any suspicious objects on surfaces that, like, maybe could be moved? Ah, I'll take that. Yes, I have the original. It is weird that there's, like... There's a different wall right where my closet was in my fake apartment. But I shouldn't leave by myself. At the very least, I should get Michaela. There's all these people here. Okay, no, I gotta find the cook before he kills anybody else. That's the new number one. We're not going anywhere until we resolve this situation that I have slightly created. I guess I didn't really create this. Dude had the full run of the place before. So if I was like a really mean person who liked to chop up strangers for no reason, where would I go? I mean, it doesn't look like he hurt any of the unconscious people in here. He trapped the door to the executive suites. Possibly because he knew I would try to go home. Where's there a security console? Actually, hold on. is he currently marked? Like as an objective? Well, it has an objective marker symbol next to it. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but we gotta kill him. Maybe that shouldn't be... Maybe that kind of thinking is what's gotten my family into all this trouble in the first place. I guess let's go this way. See if he has left a trail of traps. And if he hasn't, I mean, I'm pretty curious about the escape pod. It does seem a little bit crazy. Where is Alex? Right, it seems a little bit crazy that it would still be here. The card, I mean. It was just in his room in a place where he knew where it was. Why is it still here? Why is the escape pod still here? I don't know, this doesn't make any kind of sense. Nothing about anything about this situation adds up. Alright, we'll just go up to the roof. My suspicion is that the escape pod does not work. Right, it has to not work, because he would have taken it out if it was functional. I guess he's still on the station trying to fix things, maybe? That's not unreasonable. There's kind of a lot of loose operators. Alright, I'm not really taking any damage from them. It's mostly suit damage, it looks like. Maybe it was just these guys in here respawning. Okay, lots of people are safe. Alex and Rennie are still listed as nominal. Ronnie? Rennie? I don't know. Take this. Look at all that combat focus. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the Voltaic Phantoms totally do. They, like, charge up the mimics and they use them as weapons. I did not see that before. That's really neat behavior, actually. Okay, so do I want to throw, like, a inhibitor or... I mean, I can just shoot it with a shotgun. That seems to be the way to go. But it does have, like, a psi attack, right? Like missiles or something. Press the button. Yeah, like I said, I figured it went down too easy for it to be a one-time thing. Well, it gives us an awful lot of exotic materials when we find it. Where's the other phantom corpse? Here we go. Okay. Not so bad. Kind of expensive shotgun shells-wise. Ooh. There's a lot of coral out here. And all the turrets have been destroyed. Damn it. Alright.
Good evening, Tower. As a reminder, all personnel...
So you have to keep looking directly at it. Yeah, I mean, there's no sense in repairing these things if they're just gonna go to hell every time I walk back in here.
Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll match that for you.
Combat focus is kind of great. I'm gonna take all this thing's parts. These things can be remarkably hard to hit with the wrench, even at point-blank range. Alright, well... the Typhon have well and truly taken this area over. Ah. Of course, there's a Mimic, too. I have 11 shells left. Alright, let's eat some food. Yeah, this place is getting less and less pleasant to be in by the second. You know what? I'm not going to go in there. Strikes me as too likely for it to be a trap. Actually, I probably want to go around the other side of this. I don't see a recycler charge on the door or anything, but... there's another voltaic phantom somewhere nearby. Oh, no, that's interesting. We'll have to investigate that. I mean, provided, of course, that this escape pod doesn't work. Who could imagine such a thing? This would be a good time to save the game, I reckon.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
Montana? Who says we can't share? We've got lots of empty land. I mean, it's not actually going to let me leave, right?
Morgan, I don't understand how you got the launch key to that escape pod.
You left it sitting on
Of
a
all
cabinet.
the ways the test could have changed you, this was the last one I expected. You're just... quitting.
Well, it looks like it actually is maybe gonna let me. I suppose this is one of the endings. Obviously, I'm not entirely happy with this outcome. Escaping alone and everything. Let's see what horror our failure to solve the problem has wrought.
This isn't the one.
Start over.
So, okay, that was the whole thing. We failed, this isn't the one, and then a Typhon voice saying start over. Or at least Typhon-y. That is strongly suggestive of the theory I had already advanced that this entire thing is just another layer of simulation, you know? Alex set all of this up for the purpose of testing for some kind of thing. Is he... But this isn't the one is a strange line. Is he cloning me? Are they trying a bunch of different versions of Morgan Yu? Also, are you kidding me? There are still Typhon out here. I'm so done. So done with Typhon. I probably shouldn't waste any more shotgun ammo. Well, let's head back to deep storage since we can make the key code now. Do we actually know what the voice thing is supposed to say?
Voice identification required. Please repeat.
Probably just her name. Oh no, okay.
Bovine, corkscrew, proclivity, pencil.
Bovine, corkscrew, proclivity, pencil.
These transcribes are like pretty good computers, though. Alright, so that basically confirms it, right? This is a simulation of some kind, and to what end? They're trying to make me a solution to the problem of what if the Typhon broke containment or something? But if that voice that I heard talking to Alice really was a Typhon voice... I don't know. That was strange. That was a real strange... Alright. I seem to have lost audio. Sometimes this happens on... Okay.
Sorry, Morgan. But I have to lock you in this time. When I traced your arming key, it was to keep you from making a huge mistake. It's too late to stick our heads in the sand. We're committed now. You should be safe in deep storage. When everything is ready, we'll meet in my office. I hope you believe me. I really am on your side. You're just... not yourself.
I mean, I definitely believe that you believe that. Was that voice not Typhon, or maybe just a recreation of my voice, like an electronic one?
If Talos 1 had a subconscious, this would be it. You're looking for the central repository. That's where you stash the drive that has the plan for your arming key. I'll see if I can find a way out of here in the meantime.
Transtar Cobalt 14. Inspect engineering bureau's integrity is compromised.
Alright, well,
Clear of aperture.
we're just about to get into some serious shit here. So I think this is where we're going to call it for today. Come back next time. Maybe we will be able to figure out just exactly what kind of simulacrum this is. And we'll see you then.